everyone. Let's start off today. We're in language right now, and we're going to. I'm also going to help you prepare for your quiz tomorrow. So we're on language page 290, and we're going to do thank C today. So I have some sentences on the board. Some make sense, and some have something wrong with them. That's kind of what we're going to talk about today, is the word usage, if it's correct or not. So let's look at the first sentence. Have you seen him yet? Well, that makes sense. There doesn't sound anything really kind of wrong with that one. Okay? The baby begun to cry. Does that make sense? Begun to cry? No. So this word should change to something else. The baby begun to cry. What's something that we could use that would sound better? How about began to cry? The baby began to cry. Now that makes sense. Okay? I came to school yesterday. That sounds good. You can say I came to school yesterday. Now, if this word had been I come to school yesterday, then it would have been wrong. Came is correct. Alright? Let's look at the fourth one. I seen you do it. I seen you do it. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. This word needs to change to something else. It would be I saw you do it. Sometimes when you speak, you don't always use the correct word in your writing, and when we speak, we really need to work on that. So, first thing I want you to look at in your book, if you have the handbook at the back of your language book on page 306, it has correct verb words. It has attacked, brought, burst, climbed, drowned, ate, eaten. You're not going to say aten, I aten. It's I'm eating. Or I ate an apple, not I eat an apple. Grew, sneaked, stole, threw, and thought. Now I thunk it, I thought it. So it has wrong and correct words that you could use. It has and then above that, it has the present form verbs, present participle, the past, and the past participle. So you can go over those on page 306, and then on page 23 and 22 in your language book, near the front of your book, it has some past and present verbs and the correct verb usage. So I'm going to kind of go over that a little first. Okay, if the word is weep, and if you have the word weep and you want to put it in the past form would be wept. And the past participle would be have wept. So sometimes these will come into play because you're not going to say how you said Jesus wept. That's in the past. You're not going to say Jesus weep. So you can go over page 22. So like if you have the word hold. And let's say you're going to hold, you can say you cannot say I hold the baby. You're going to say I held the baby. That's in the past. Now, even when, because like today I can say I held Hayden. Held is in the past. I did it earlier. And then have held. So that's something you need to go over. Also your present and your present participle, your past and your past participle. That's something I remember you guys having a little trouble with. And let's go into your word usage of it. Okay, look on page 23. It has the same list, and if you have, the sentence says a leaf had blank from the tree, and the word is fall. Are you going to say a leaf had fall from the tree? You're going to say a leaf had fallen from the tree. So I'm on page 23. We're looking at think A, and I think we did the odd ones. So, like number 3 on page 23. A diamondback rattler almost bite the cowboy yesterday, or is it bit? It would be bit. The children had eat all their vegetables. The children had eaten all their vegetables. So you can go over page 23 on the correct verb forms to use. So it has a list of the wrong ones and the correct ones, the same that's in the back of your book on in the handbook on page 306. Okay? Now I want everybody to look at page also, if you look at page 290 on Thank C, it says if there is, your directions are, if there is no error in the verb, pronoun, or modifier usage, write correct in the blank. If there is an error, underline it and write the correct word in the blank. So that's why I said you need to go over page in the back on in your handbook. On page 306, it has your wrong and correct verbs. And then your pronouns is on page 307, and your modifiers is on page 308. A modifier is your adjectives that describe something. So when you read these sentences, you need to say, hey, is something correct or is something not so. So if you go now to page 290, and we're going to go over, I'm going to go over the first 5 with you. Okay? It's think C, page 290, number 1. He was hurt bad. Can we make that sound better? How about he was hurt badly? He was hurt badly. Okay, number 2. I can do 10 pull-ups easy. Now I can hear somebody really saying that, but the correct way to say this sentence was I can do 10 pull-ups easily. Number 3, Derek and Hunter don't sing in the choir. That's correct. There's no mistakes there. Derek and Hunter don't sing in the choir. Okay, number 4. Aaron and me sit in the same row. This makes me think of something my 2nd grade teacher told me about the me and the ands going together. You would say Aaron and I. Aaron and I sit in the same row. And then number 5, coal and iron is mined in Michigan. Instead of is, you're going to say are mined in Michigan. So I'm going to have you do the rest by yourself. And so just make sure that you're using the correct word form. If it's the correct pronoun, the correct modifier, and the correct verb usage. That's really all. If you have any questions, please let me know. If I confused you about anything, just please let me know, and I will talk, or hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye guys.